Hello everybody and welcome back to the StoneBlock 3 series. Today is episode 35, I believe. And yoo-hoo, we have audio again. Would you look at that? Woo! Yeah, so the last 3 episodes I did not have audio because of a fuck up in OBS. But this episode that is fixed. And hopefully I will not make that mistake again. In between episodes, I've done a little bit of work. I've tried to convert, I think, all of these drawers that has EMC into one of these compressed, refined EMC links. So if we go in here, we have 2 billion of some of this stuff, which I believe is the maximum amount of items and buckets there can be. No, not buckets. Buckets is like 1.4 million, right? Billion. Let's see. Here. No, that's still 2.1. Okay. So that is the maximum stuff that can be in a single block, I believe. Oh, I'm still a little bit tilted about the last few episodes. Hopefully that's not gonna ruin this entire series, because that would be pretty sad. But I've I've put a few items into these compressed EMC links, and hopefully that works. I mean, it looks like we have 2 billion of some stuff, and I don't know. I don't know if that... I feel like I can take infinite amounts out, so I think it works. Yeah, I think so. And when I put stuff back in, it goes into these and gets converted back into EMC. I believe. So yeah, let's work on that a bit this episode. But what I really want to work on in this episode is a recap of the last few episodes, just in case you didn't want to watch them. Because believe me, I would not want to watch them. So I'm gonna recap them in this episode, and hopefully, yeah, hopefully you guys forgive me, because that's awful. So I have a reference sheet on my other screen over here. So the first thing we did in episode 33 was we automated the collection of this life fluid, life essence, with this sacrifice ritual, which we take accelerated. Then we put some of the coarse dirt. What's that called? Mechanical dirt? No, this one. Dreadful dirt. Which we also take accelerated, so it keeps spawning insane amounts of monsters. So when they take damage, we get a bunch of life in my blood altar. And we extract a little bit of it via fluid pipes to another altar, so the orb can actually be here, and we can still craft items over here. We also upgraded the altar a bit. We got rid of pretty much all of the other runes. We have, I believe it's 7 speed upgrades. Yeah, 7 speed upgrades, a bunch of these runes of sacrifices, and 30 runes of capacity. Oh, I should probably light this up. Like this. Okay, and 30 runes of capacity. So the altar can hold 70 buckets of life essence. And all of these sacrifice runes makes it so that we gain even more life essence when these guys get hurt. So that is what we did. That required us to make this, what is that called? Can I look at that here? No, I cannot. That is the Ender infinite path of Itladel. I don't know. Sorry about that. Bit of Danish. So like, yeah, you guys saw this one. Where we went to another dimension in here. And we opened some doors and got some chests spawning and stuff in here with mobs. The other altar, the other ritual is basically the same as this one, except these rooms that spawn with more doors to more rooms. and they also spawn with the Hellfire, Hellforge, I believe. No, yeah, Hellforge. Sand in them, and some rooms have the dreadful Demonite in them. So that's how we got some of these Hellforged blocks, which we needed to upgrade the altar to a tier 5 in these corners, and we also needed one to make the big orb here, the Archmage Blood Orb. So that is about what we did in Blood Magic, and that is ready to be automated at some point, I believe. Let's see, what else did we do? Oh yeah, we got working on the personal EMC network. So as you can see down here, we have a quadrillion EMC, and that is just going up, which means we can basically create anything we ever would want, and we can just make infinite stacks of them. Look at this. That's crazy. We are doing this by having a bunch of these power flowers over here. These are Mark 15s, which is the biggest power flower you can get. They generate, let's see, power flower. They generate 20 billion EMC per second, which means we have 20 times 10 here. That's 200 billion. And because of all the time of flowing time underneath, they are making like around 24 trillion EMC per second, which is just a ludicrous amount of EMC. We're never gonna need that. This also means that we can get rid of most of these chickens that generate resources. Not that. Like for example, the copper chicken, we can get rid of that completely because copper has EMC, and we can just put it in one of these and extract infinite amount of the copper, which I'm planning to do. Just tearing down a bunch of these roosts and this sand and gravel and dust maker over here, which is also a dirt maker now, and just putting all of that into these compressed EMC links. Let's see, what else did we do? I want to show you Botania at some point, but I feel like we did one more. Oh, right. We upgraded the power in the EMC episode. So we have this reactor from power, which generates 150 FE per tick. We have a refined EMC link here that is generating redstone dust, coal, and blue ice, which are going into this reactor, which it needs to run. Blue ice is the second best coolant for this reactor. Let's see. Reactor. I think the best one was called dry ice. Yeah, dry ice. But that has to be created in an energizing ore. So I thought blue ice, it's fine. It has EMC, so I can pump it in directly from this. So we did that. We are now generating basically infinite amount of energy. I upgraded the energy cell so it can hold 2 billion FE, and it can transfer 2 million FE per tick. And I think the last thing we did, we also set up enchanting for the blood magic stuff. I think the last thing I did was Botania here. I had a bunch of flowers here making mana, but now we have just these Keki Murus, which eats cake and generate a bunch of mana. They are so good. Not even fair. Look at this. These are all filled. Not quite. And we are doing that. Alright, we also figured out about the network receiver and transmitter. I will explain that in a second. But we have constructors here, which just places blocks in front of them if they can. So it places a cake, and when that cake is done, they place a new cake. The same over here. And then we have this network receiver, which basically means that this is a wireless refined storage network. We have the transmitter over here. I think it's the back one here, which can send items wirelessly from the transmitter to the receiver over there. And we have a drawer here set up to hold a bunch of cake, which we are taking from this. Oh, we don't actually generate cake anymore. Do we? Let me put cake into one of those so we keep generating them. There we go. Alright, I don't think it's going into this, but we should have them in the system, right? Exactly, 20 billion cake. So this will never run out of cake now. And we set up the Elven Gate core to make the Alfheim portal, which means we can throw in, let me grab some iron here. Boom. Make that into mana steel. So if we take mana steel and throw it into this portal, it's gonna give us elementium ingots, which we're gonna need when we eventually continue in Botania. I think that will be next episode. If not this episode, we'll see. Let's see, we have this to make terra steel. We do that by taking a diamond, an ender pearl, and an iron ingot. Making them all into mana diamond, mana pearl, and mana ingot. Placing them on this little platform here. Through this spark on the mana pool, it will then take mana from the pool over onto this platform. And it will slowly but surely turn this these three materials into terra steel, which we are gonna need soon enough to fight the Gaia. But we are not quite there yet. Actually, we are there yet, but I don't want to do it in this episode. We also set up another transmutation table and figured out that this transmutation table and this transmutation table over here has the same items in it. So if one transmutation table learns an item, let's say light blue dye, learned, right? The other transmutation over here will also learn it. Light blue dye. Perfect. Is that about it? Because I think so. Right? Yeah. That has to be about it. So that is pretty much what we did the last few episodes. And now I think I will do a bit of cleanup in this episode. So, let's see, what don't we actually need? We don't need any of these drawers anymore. So take all of these down. This has EMC, this has EMC. We still need this and this and this. This has EMC, EMC. All of that has EMC. This has EMC. Does all of that have EMC? This one doesn't matter. That has EMC. Soul Sand has EMC. Okay, let's see what doesn't have EMC. These two X right here has EMC. Doesn't have EMC, so let's take everything but those. Okay, let's put this into the system. Like so. I should probably equip my magnet for this so I don't actually miss something. Let's see, gunpowder, sand, lapis. All of this has EMC. Snowballs have EMC, yep. All of this down here has EMC, yep. Everything, okay, so everything but those two drawers can go. Okay, and let's break those. And these. Right, I don't care about this one either. All of this can go into the system now. Let's grab some stone. Here and here. Replace this was a piece of stone as well. Put one in here. Put one in there. And we no longer need the pattern to make stone. Beep. Just like that. We have infinite amounts of stone. How neat is that? That's pretty neat. Alright. That is nice and tidy. Let's see, we should grab all of these drawers and just put them up against a wall, like here. Like, oops. There we go. And I would like these two over here as well. Let's use the linking tool to this drawer right here and link them back up. So if we go in here and say skull, we have a bunch of those. Okay. All of these tanks, I'm gonna move those. Where am I gonna move those though? Kind of want to put them right here instead of these chickens. Okay, so I need the water and the lava chicken. I think that's the only two I need, right? So these and these. Let's put these into the network. Let's grab a bit of pipe here. And let's no! Didn't mean to destroy the crafter. Put in those, put in that, put in that. And let me put that up here, I guess. Okay. Put these two down. Do I have some roosts? Oh, that's two O's, not two S's. Just make two, I guess. Where did they go? Do I have roosts in here? No, wait, what? Where are my roosts going? Roost. Make a stack? What? Oh, they are going in here. Alright, I guess I have to put this as a priority of... Oh, wait, what? I have to put this as a priority of -1. And I guess this one as well as a priority of -1. Because otherwise all my roosts will just go in there when I craft them. Okay, so let's see, roost. Let's make 10 of those. Huh. Alright. I have a few kinks I wanna like edit a bit. I have everything I need. So let's grab this, extract. Put this in here, put this in here. And this should work. These are definitely working, yep. Let me take the linking tool again, because I think I broke one of them by accident. Of course that has EMC, so I'm gonna need a new linking tool for this storage controller here. Link it up with this one. Now if I do that, I should have them here. I do. Okay. So any of these I need. Gold, obsidian, iron, diamond, quartz, string, emerald, zinc, soul sand, aluminum, clay, nether wart, tin, prismarine, leather, coal, lapis, glass, blaze, ender pearls, oak, sand, gunpowder, redstone, glowstone, netherite, osmium, nickel, prismarine, emerald, gas tier, lead, silver, cobalt, slime, copper, snowball. Okay, everything has EMC. Let's break it. Put everything back into the system here. Oh, that's such a satisfying noise. Just like that. And I don't believe I need any of these anymore. Nope, let's break these. And these. Did that break these over here? No, they did not. I no longer need these hammers. I can put that away. Oh, look at how clean it looks over here now. Looks very clean. Now let's mess it up a bit again with these fluid drawers. I think a 3x3 would do. Just like that. And let's link that up to the thingamabob. Linking tool. Here we go. Nice. And we should have all the fluid back. We do. Look at that. Now let's make some external storage buses. 8 of those. Let's make a bit of the EMC personal links here. 7 more of those. Just like that. Go here and place all of these down. Replace that with an external storage bus. I can replace these with external storage buses here. I want a priority of -1 on all of these. -1, -1, -1, and here. -1. Okay, let's put a torch down there. Oops. There we go. And we should be able to just add stuff here. Yeah, that's perfect. Alright, we need a stone block here to cover this up. Honestly, I think I'm gonna move these as well. Let's see, what do we have over here? This has EMC, right? Yep. EMC on all of that. Okay. All of this has EMC. I'm just gonna take a few passes through here. Make sure I get everything. Let me activate the magnet. Oh, I have the magnet activated. That's perfect. Now if I go in here. I missed one. I missed a few. Okay. That's perfect. Let me grab one of each of these as well. I heard every single pop. Let's put those in here. And we should be able to take down every single one of these. And this compacting drawer should be able to go right here. Let's put that on the linking tool here. Link. There we go. And we need to put the thingies down there, up here at some point. But we don't have to do that right now. So let's see all of that and all of this. Drawers goes into the system. All of these pipes go into the system. This can go into the system. This generator can go into the system. Piece of gravel can go into the system. All of this can go. All of these roosts can go. Oh, look at how neat it looks up here now. And the storage controller. We don't actually need that. We just need to... Let's see. Oh, this goes over here. Okay, so I can... From here on out, I can say everything over here. We need to destroy that. Okay. Now we just have a big hole in the wall over there. And we need to find a better place for these power flowers. So let's see. We should have... network receiver, network transmitter, network card. All of these goes in here. Let's search network. Oops. Need one of each. One of those, one of these, and one of those. No cables required. Why don't I get that? Okay, maybe I need to have it all in my inventory. So let's see. Transmitter over here. We want a trend. Yeah, we need to replace all of these pipes once again. Damn. Let's make an interface. Here. Quartz. What if I just make a stack of those? Okay, it had to use that for something else, I believe. So let's do that. Put up the interface here. Insert the card into the transmitter. Let's grab some pipe here. Some of that. Okay. Let me connect all of these back up. Just like that. Let me grab some stone to cover that up. Stone. Oh, that's redstone. I don't need that. And I need a wand to cover this back up because it's kind of ugly. Let me grab some more stone. That's gravel, clay, cobble, stone. Come on. Okay. And like that. And that should be working. Neutronium. 96. That is working perfectly. Look at that. All right, we are just about done this episode. I think I'm gonna move all of this though. Oops. Because, I mean, yeah, I just need this not to be where I can see it. All right, that is locked up neat and tidy right here. I have about a stack of these fading powers with a pedestal for every 8 of them. Let's grab a bit of stone to plug it up. Like this. So now we are making 40 trillion per second. EMC per second. Which should be plenty for the things we're gonna use it for. And I think that is going to be it for this episode. I know this was kind of a boring episode, but I mean, look at how neat the place looks now. We used to have a bunch of stuff just cluttering the screen, and my FPS has increased a bit, and I mean, I'm happy. I'm doing great. This was a good, boring episode on top of the last 3 absolutely horrible incidents of an episode. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode as much as I did. I mean, it's nice. It's nice to be back. And more importantly, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.